Hey guys, has this ever happened to you? You see a beautiful woman that's walking by you and you freeze up. Your mind says, say something to her, but your body's like, nope, abort mission. And then later that night, you're lying in bed thinking, damn, what if she was the one? If this has ever happened to you, then this episode is for you. Today, we're talking about shyness and how that quiet fear is silently killing your dating life. This is Dating to Win. Hit the subscribe button if you've ever felt too shy to shoot your shot. So, as always, let's break it down. Most shy guys aren't weak. They're not weird. They're just stuck in their own heads, overthinking everything. You see a woman that you're attracted to, and immediately you think, what if she thinks I'm awkward? What if she has a boyfriend? What if she laughs in my face? So you say nothing. And every time you say nothing, you reinforce the habit of silence, which is only hurting you in the long run. Here's the hard truth. Closed mouths don't get chosen. And being the nice, quiet guy in 2025 doesn't get you the girl. In most cases, it gets you ignored. Now, that fear didn't show up out of nowhere. Maybe you were teased as a kid. Maybe you were rejected hard in your, maybe you never felt like the guy. And deep down, you don't believe you're worthy or worth her time. And to be real, no one really ever taught us how to speak to a woman. We were told to be confident, be a man, be masculine, don't be soft. But what if you're not loud and cocky? What if you're thoughtful, quiet, and you feel deeply about things? See, you don't need to become someone you're not, but you do need to show up with intention. There's a big difference between being shy and being invisible. Shyness is human, and silence is what kills connection. See, guys, women aren't psychic. She doesn't know you like her if you don't say anything, and most women will respect the fact that you had enough courage to come up and speak to her. It's not about being slick or having pickup lines. It's about being real. Say hi, ask a question, give her a compliment that's genuine. Now remember, throughout this podcast, we talk about improving your overall appearance and your sense of style. Well, why do we do that? We do it because when you feel better about how you look, your confidence increases, and the confidence gives you that little extra push you need to take your shot. That's it. You don't need game. You don't need fearless courage. You have to know that you have the ability to approach someone and that the fact that you're not going to be hung up with rejection. Remember, rejection builds character and character builds results, not just in dating, but in life in general. So here's how you start. Try not being shy. Start practicing small acts of boldness, simple things like role playing in front of a mirror or role playing while you're in your car. Talk to the barista that serves you coffee every day. Speak up in a group chat. Make eye contact with a simple stranger. Smile. I walk my dog on a trail near my house quite often, and I make it a point every time I walk that trail to greet everyone I pass. And guess what? Only about 50% of the people actually acknowledge me. And I look at it this way, well, to the other 50%, that's their loss. That's the attitude that you need to adopt. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting your reps in. Repetition builds comfort. Comfort builds confidence. Also, you got to change how you see rejection. She didn't just reject you. Maybe she just wasn't open at that time or in that moment. That's it. Don't make a life sentence out of rejection. Shy guys don't finish last because they're shy. They finish last because they never start. If you're a shy guy, you're not broken, but you've got to stop waiting for permission to speak. No one's coming to save you from your silence. And the truth is, you don't have to be outgoing or extroverted to attract the right woman, but you do have to be seen, guys. So do yourself a favor. Speak up, even if your voice shakes. Speak up, even if you stumble. Speak up, even if it feels awkward. Because you know what's worse than being rejected? The other R word, regret. Regret that you stayed quiet. Regret that you never gave her the chance to get to know you. So here's your challenge. I want you this week to say something to a stranger or a coworker you seldom speak to about something meaningful where the conversation can be built upon. It's basically starting small, but you're starting because the only way to win is to get in the game. And fellas, I want you to share with me a moment where you stayed quiet and you ended up regretting it. I want you to drop it in the comments so we can talk about it. And if this hit home for you, subscribe to Dating to Win. Send this episode to a shy brother who needs to hear it. Remember, we are men supporting men. We're not here to survive the dating game. we're here to win it. So until next time, go out there and kick some ass. I'll see you.
Thanks for listening to Dating to Win. If you're serious about improving your dating game, don't miss an episode. Good luck out there, and we'll see you on the next episode of Dating to Win.